Hi, we're here at Accountex with Frank Wood, the General Manager of Bankstream in the UK. Frank, what have you been telling the visitors at Accountex this morning?
I think for us, John, we're something different. Nobody really does what we do. That is, it's a new concept in terms of bank feeds, front-ending the existing systems that accountants are using. So it's a complicated little discussion that we need to have, but the end result is quite simple in that we're really about making data entry almost disappear for an accountant, and as a result of that, smoothing out workflow over the course of a year. So I guess the big message is, if they're listening to us in this time of year, don't have another January like you had last year. Have one that's just like any other month of the year.
Excellent. Okay, and can you give us a bit more detail on how Bankstream actually works? So the practitioner, piled in there during the tax season, having a set of not quite the shoebox client, but the small one-man company needing to do its annual accounts and get the tax return out. How can you help them?
Okay. Well, what we're doing is we're streaming bank statement data from the banks directly to accountants, and this is happening on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, throughout the whole year. So for an accountant, he's got that information that might come in just at the end of a GST or VAT quarter, I'll get my wording right, at the end of a VAT time, or at the end of the year for annual accounts and tax. He's got that information coming into the practice every day of the week throughout the year. So it takes away some of that urgency that can happen at the end of the year. The information's there, plenty of time to validate information, and just the fact that we're streaming it in, not having to chase clients for bank statements, that style of operation just disappears when you're using our product. Now, perhaps, John, the other thing that's interesting is that we front-end the other systems that accountants are using. So we're not saying totally replace what you're doing, start again. We're just saying, look, we're a very elegant front-end for pretty much whatever systems you're using for bookkeeping or for compliance accounting. And in our front-end, what we're able to do is virtually eliminate the entry of data, because our software has the ability to memorise transactions off a bank statement, code it once, and then for the next 20 years it'll be automatically coded, it'll automatically flow through to whatever the system is that they're using. So huge saving.
Great, well thanks very much for coming along, Frank, and good luck at Accountex.
Thanks, John.